All right, Nick, the Las Vegas Raiders, fresh off of their monster win in the Hall of Fame game.
Want to know, baby?
You got to feel good starting the season out early and getting a big dub. The Raiders' run game really was the shining star of that part, and the Jaguars' run defense was the biggest question mark, I would say. But nonetheless, NFL is back. We've had the first game, preseason starting up. But what else is back is college football is right around the corner. And what we want to know, Raiders fans, let us know in the comments below. Did everyone move with the Raiders on over to Las Vegas? Is everyone UNLV fans? Are there still some Stanford fans out there? Is there Cal fans out there? Let us know in the comments below. Who is your favorite college team? We're dying to know. Let us know. But Nick, what do you think about the Raiders so far coming fresh off of this Hall of Fame game?
So I think you brought up the most interesting point was their running game and their sort of running back situation. A lot of people were surprised to see Josh Jacobs line up and play a lot during an early preseason game. You don't see that a lot of veterans, but one thing that really jumped out at people is young rookie running back Zamir White. And Zamir White has continued to impress people in the Raiders organization. According to Raiders.com, their latest training camp notes, the running back that has caught people's attention recently is rookie Zamir White. The fourth-round draft pick is coming off an effective showing against the Jaguars with 75 total yards of scrimmage in his debut. The former Georgia running back was active once again Monday morning's practice as well. While White still has a lot to learn in this new offensive scheme fresh out of college, McDaniels believes the rookie is catching on quickly. This guy just plays hard. He loves football. You just saw how he finished his run. He's a physical player. He's a tough guy. He adds that element to our team, and he's unselfish. Whatever role we've asked him to compete in, he just gets in there, whether it's on the punt team, the kick coverage, offensively, blitz pickup. He's trying to get better every day, loves football. Look, Miles, obviously, anytime you get a young running back in the fold, obviously younger running backs being cheaper, running backs die young. It's sort of kind of exciting, new young guy, fresh legs. But I think the thing about Zamir White that really jumped out at me is McDaniel's comment there is blitz pickup, because that's something that's incredible in an offense, incredibly important. And a lot of young running backs, and frankly, a lot of running backs in general, really struggle with blitz pickup. And the fact that he's willing and able to do it is a huge sign that Zamir White is poised to get a lot of early repetitions and a lot of focus, a lot of playing time this year in this Raiders offense.
Yeah, no, and I like that, especially with the Raiders offensive line. There's a couple of questions whether
Yeah, good
Alex
point.
Leatherwood is gonna be the guy that they think he's gonna be. Who is gonna take over that position. So having a guy back there that's able to pick up some blitzes if they sneak through is gonna be nice. And one thing we preach on this show and that we're very big on, it was two things really, is A, typically paying a running back that big time contract doesn't really end up paying off very much for you. And B, running back by committee is kind of like the future of the NFL. So
Yeah.
having this guy to come in, he's the best of both worlds. You got a young rookie who, if he develops nicely, will take over, and you probably won't have to pay Jacobs a pretty big deal. He'll either come at a bargain or you can move on from him. Somebody else can sign him for a lot of money that isn't worth it. And B, you're going to be able to spell Jacobs a little bit better. And the two will be a nice 1-2 punch combination that has worked so well through the NFL, whether it's Baltimore with J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards, whether it's Dallas with Zeke and Tony Pollard. There's literally 100 other teams that I could name that have a nice 1-2 punch at running back, and it seems to pay off well. So I think Zamir White being the guy early for the Raiders as a rookie is really, really nice. But I really, when I watch the Raiders, I can't talk too much about this, but because they're playing the Jaguars and it's in the preseason, but they really looked explosive running the ball. There's a good amount of, 12, 13, 15-yard runs by the Raiders. They looked very fluid in the run game. They looked explosive. So that seems nice when you can get those early big time runs to kind of loosen up the defense and open up the passing game for Derek Carr and Devontae Adams. I think that's going to be a big factor rolling into this season, Nick.
Yeah, especially you brought up the passing game. Everyone, and at least I believe this, and I think most people would probably agree with this statement, is the Raiders are going to be a passing team this season. You don't trade and bring in a guy like Devontae Adams, You don't sign Hunter Renfrow. You don't have Darren Waller. You don't have all these guys on your offense and on your football team if you're not going to be an aggressive down the field passing team. That's who they are. That's what they're going to be. Derek Carr, obviously, they gave him a big extension as well. This is the focal point. That being said, you brought up a great point, is that having just the threat of a strong running game, or if a team just, goes into a really, run easy defense, two deep safety, something like that, something you can attack. Having that threat of a strong running game can really benefit the passing game and benefit the offense in general. And you brought up, 100 other teams that use multiple running back tandems and things like that. How about Josh McDaniels when he was the OC with the Patriots all those years? I feel like the Patriots would have, one week they'd have one running back who'd get 30 carries. The next week it'd be the next guy. And then the next week after that, it'd be a different guy and so on and so forth. So McDaniels loves having a stable of capable running backs that he can insert in and out depending on the matchup in the game and things like that. And having Zamir White, a young, athletic, fresh guy looking this explosive, this tough, and this willing to do all the dirty work is a great sign that he's going to have a big impact for the Raiders offense this season.
All right, Nick, it's time to get your internet privacy back today on every device you own in any country you want. Don't let anyone but you control your internet. NordVPN keeps you safe from prying eyes wherever you go online with their military-grade encryption. Is your favorite Netflix or streaming content blocked in the US? You can simply connect to one of the many countries available with NordVPN and get the access you need.
That's right, Maya. So right now, get our exclusive NordVPN deal here at nordvpn.com/SMI. It's risk-free now with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, get that exclusive deal, nordvpn.com/SMI.